Hi, everyone. Welcome to Invest Atlanta's webinar. My name is Maya Jackson. I'm the Economic Development Project Coordinator for Invest Atlanta, and I'm here with Lori Prickett. She's the Strategic and International Program Manager in our ED department as well. And we're just going to share a little bit about a new fund that's launched recently. It's called the Creative Industries Grant Fund, and we want to go through the application, highlight a couple of touch points, and discuss what we're looking for when you're submitting your application. So where can you find the application? Well, you can start out by typing investatlanta.com/creatives, and it will bring you to this homepage. And the purpose of this grant is to really inspire creatives through funding. So on this page, you can get all the information you need about the grant. What's the purpose? Who are our partners? What's our timeline? What do you need to submit? What do you need to do? So this is a great starting point if you're unfamiliar with the details of the grant, you're not sure if you qualify, or you just want general more information, or you're looking for something to spread. This is a great place to start. So who is this grant for? This grant is really targeting businesses, content creators, and entrepreneurs within the city of Atlanta who do business here in Atlanta, and they're registered as a business and have a business license within Atlanta. Why do I highlight the in Atlanta part so much? Well, we're Invest Atlanta, and our service area mainly is for those people who are within our city limits of Atlanta. So we'll get into that later, but that's the first qualifications, is that you do business within Atlanta. So what do we mean when we say creative? Creative is a very broad category to us. So we're looking for those of you who participate in music, in film, in theater, in digital entertainment, graphic design, photography. All of these creative industries are pretty much eligible for us. And what is this grant for? This grant is for people who have some sort of project and they need that final remaining bit of funds to finish a project. So if you're looking to produce a movie or produce a film, you want to finish an album, you want to have a photography session, you're going on a festival, any creative project that needs between $5,000 and $20,000, this grant is for you. So what are we looking for internally? Again, we're looking for people who have businesses in Atlanta, they're creative businesses, they need that funding, and they have a viable project and they have a viable marketing and distribution plan. So when we're looking at these applications, we're looking to see, do you have a plan? How do you plan to distribute this project? How do you plan to share it with the creative community? And is it something that has potential and that could really work? So if you take a look at this page and you think you meet the qualifications, then you should go ahead and click Apply Now. This will take you to our electronic software. It's called Neighborly, and this is where you can start the application and really follow through with the process. So you'll select Creative Industries Grant Fund. I've already started an application, so I'll go ahead and open mine. And from here, it's pretty intuitive. So we'll start with the program overview. This is going to be a couple of the same things that you saw on that last page. This will give you an idea of the application, the time period we're working on, the type of grant it is, and what the uses of funds are. Next is where we want to learn a little bit more about your business. So this is the traditional information that pretty much anyone needs when learning about your business. So the name, what kind of industry are you in, your phone number, information about the person who's actually applying, their address, your web address, your business address, any subsidiaries and affiliates you have, how many employees you have, banking information, and things of that sort. So this is really basic bottom line information that we'll need to help facilitate the administrative portion of the grant. So again, you being a business within the city of Atlanta is really important and key to this grant. So what we ask everyone to do is just verify that, hey, I'm located in the city of Atlanta. So you can open this link, we have it handy here for you, and it'll take you to the city of Atlanta's GIS, or you can type in your address and verify that your business is within the city of Atlanta. So I will just type in Invest Atlanta's office, and let's find out if we're located in Atlanta. As easy as that, if you're in the blue, you're in the city of Atlanta. If your location is anywhere outside of this blue outline, that unfortunately means you might not be located in Atlanta. So if you have any questions about that, we're happy to help walk you through the process or confirm for you, or you're more than welcome to reach out to the City of Atlanta GIS as well. But this is a crucial step for us, and we'd love if you would use this tool. Verify your address first. And once you do that, then you can truthfully answer this question and say if your business is located within the city of Atlanta or not. So I am located within Atlanta. I click yes. And then this is just a few pieces of additional information we'll need from you. So is your business a veteran-owned business? Yes or no? Is your business certified as one of the following? Minority business enterprise, female business enterprise, small business enterprise, disadvantaged business enterprise. You can select those. And then we also need to know whether or not you received previous rounds of funding or other grant funds. So if you participated in Resurgence, this is when you would check yes. If you receive loans from the federal government, you would check yes here as well. So moving on, this is a grant, so it's not a loan, you don't have to pay it back, and it's not reimbursable. So we're not asking for you to provide receipts, we're not asking for you to have expended the money already. This is an upfront grant where you tell us how much you need and we say yes or no. So in this grant categories, you can tell us how much you need for what. So if you need $1,000 for a production, you would put $1,000 here. If you want to spend $2,000 distributing material and marketing the project, $2,000 here. And say you want to end the night with a tour, we can go ahead and put $5,000 there. So as long as that ranges from $5,000 to $20,000, that's a suitable amount to us. So we have a total of $8,000, and we will take a look at that and let you know whether we will deny or approve your grant request. So this is the nitty gritty where we start asking for a little bit more information about your company and about your actual proposed project. So resumes of significant principals, partners, or owners. So if you're a business and you have CEO, CFO, or you have two main partners who are filed with the LLC, we'll need both resumes of both of those people participating and working on the project and the owners of the business. If you're filming something, we'd love to have just a list of everybody who's working on the project. And again, their resume, their role in the project, and a short bio. Legal documentation establishing your business. So articles of incorporation, a partnership agreement, copyright documents, anything that legally establishes your business. Additionally, we'll also need a save affidavit. So seeing this hyperlink here, this is a form that you would have to download. And we'll open it up. And this is a form you also need to get notarized. So this is going to tell us that you are who you say you are. You're not lying about your identity. We can believe that it's you, and you're providing us some kind of proof of verification showing us that it's you. So once the save affidavit form uploads, we'll need you to put the name of the person who's applying for the application here, check whether or not you're a United States citizen, a permanent resident, or otherwise qualified. And here, this is the most important part. The secure and verifiable document provided with this affidavit is right here. You need to list the document that you're providing us with. So if you're providing us with a copy of your passport or your driver's license, we ask that you write this in here and then also provide that document. You'll sign at the bottom of this page, date, and you'll also need a notary to notarize the save affidavit form for us. So this should be pretty simple. If you have any questions about this document, we're happy to answer those. But the key things are to have a notary notarize this form, and then to also identify the specific document you'll be providing to verify your identity. So moving back to the application, the next thing we'll need is a W-9 for the business. So the IRS, you can get a W-9 form from the IRS, and it looks like this. Since this is for your business and not for your personal self, we ask that all of this information is related to the business. So we won't need your social security number, but we will need your EIN. We won't need your personal address, but we'll need the address for the business here. So you can fill this out, sign it, date it, and then re-upload it back into our software. And moving on down, these are the things that are really more so related to the project. So this is where, if you had an opportunity to provide the most information you could, this is where you should do it. So tell us a little bit more about the project. Tell us what the budget of the project is and what will you actually be doing. So you can give as much information as you like, and that will help us properly grade and score the applications, because we really want to hear about what you're doing as a creative in Atlanta in these sections. So the project summary is just as it says, like, just tell us what the project is, who's it for, what's your goal, how will you be distributing it, how will you be advertising it to the community, how will you get people interested in your project. That's what we're looking for when we ask for the project summary and the marketing and distribution plan. These selections down here are things that are optional. So if you're filming something, we're asking for a scene excerpt. If you're recording something, maybe some samples that you've already been working on. These are things, if they're applicable to you or your type of business, you can upload them here. And then lastly, your business license is required here. So you can upload a copy of your City of Atlanta business license. If you're in the process of applying for a business license, you can upload the business license number that shows you have an application, or you can just give us a brief explanation of where you are in that process. If you're watching this video and you don't have a City of Atlanta business license yet, you can apply for one via their website. So you can Google City of Atlanta business license. It'll take you here, and they actually have a browser called ATL Core. It's a portal where you can go and apply for your business license there. So we've received a few questions about, do I need a business license if I'm an LLC? If I've already registered with the Secretary of State, do I need a business license? The answer most likely is yes. So if you're a business within the City of Atlanta city limits and you plan to make revenue, you plan to make money, you plan to charge for a service, then you are required by the City of Atlanta to have a business license. So because this is the City of Atlanta's requirement, this is also Invest Atlanta's requirement. And this helps us ensure that we're giving money to businesses who are official businesses and doing business legally within the City of Atlanta. So if you have any questions about the business license process, we have some other webinars that go through this. And I'm sure the City of Atlanta welcomes any questions as well. So going back to the applications, once you upload all your documents, you'll go to a page that says Submit. And this is what we have called, it's called our grant submission release form. So this just says, I'm agreeing that everything I'm submitting to you is okay. I'm okay with you guys having a copy of my project. I'm the owner, the rightful owner of this project. This is not, copyright. I haven't plagiarized anybody else's work. This is my work. I know this work will be distributed to other judges and other scorers. And I know more people than those at Invest Atlanta will be taking a look at this work. So once you sign that, you check this box and you provide your electronic signature, that will submit the application to us. We'll take a look and we'll go through the process of scoring and grading the applications, and then letting you know whether you've been approved or denied, and then moving on to dispersal of funds. So again, we're happy to answer any questions. Lori, if you have any questions or anything I missed, I'm happy to touch base on this now.
So Maya, is there an email address if people have questions they need to follow up with?
Yes, it's a great question. So we are all available at CIGF@investatlanta.com. So that stands for Creative Industries Grant Fund, and that's where we can be reached to discuss anything you may need assistance with.
Wonderful.
Awesome. Well, that's all we have today. Our deadline for this application is November 9th. So you should have maybe 25 roughly days to complete the application, get it to us, and ask any questions you may have. We have about a 1.5 month scoring period. So that's when our advisory board will go through the applications and score every single application that's submitted. And once we get those scores, that's when we'll be able to move on to disbursement of funds and start sending you all some checks so you can get those creative projects finished. Again, please don't hesitate to call us or send us an email at CIGF@investatlanta.com, and we're happy to assist. Thank you.
Good luck.